I will say congratulations to you if you are watching this video right now. If you are watching this video with me, if you can hear my voice, if you can see this very video right now, I will say congratulations because you have come to a point where forex is going to be more easier for you. Because right in this very video, I'm going to show you few things that will help you. Few, just a simple way you can use to Skype just few candles. If you watch my chart, you can see that I don't have any indicators on my screen. If you check it, you will see that I don't have any indicators on my screen because I'm going to show you how you can use a practical step to either catch a spike or to grow your this. I'm going to show you it's as simple as anything because I have watched some of my followers, I've watched some of my viewers, I have watched them severally that many of them are struggling. And based on what is happening in the world today, a lot of people are coming to YouTube with expectations that they will find something that that will help them to trade. But most times at the end of the day, they will only watch and nothing will enter in their brain. So that is why I want to show you this practical step to trade on boom and crash, volatility, step index, anything you can lay your hand called forex trading. You can do this thing and it's going to work for you. My name is GDFX. I only request one single thing from you, that is for you to subscribe to our channel. And if you are a returning subscriber, I want you to watch this video to the end. It's going to be brief, but it's going to carry a lot of things. Now, let's go down to the business. And if you are my returning subscriber, I want to say thank you so much because you are wonderful. We are here because you are there. Now, what are these things I'm about to show you? I'm about to open your eyes to see how you can trade on this particular platform, and it's going to give you some money. And not just some money, it's going to help you to change your trading pattern. So if you are struggling, if you know that all your life or ever since you have been trading, you hardly place trade and make something. Like you enter here, it will pull back against you. You enter here, it will pull back against you. You end up losing every single time you are placing trade. No, it's not a good idea. Sometimes you now have this mindset: forex is not for me. They are manipulating market. The market is lagging. Everything is working against me. So for that reason, I don't think that I am destined to trade. Can I drop one word for you that you to know? There is nobody born for forest. Nobody is talented for forest. Just skip those things from your mind. Just remove it from your mind because as long as I'm concerned, nobody is born special for forest. Anyone you see today that is making money in forest trade, that is one thing that they are doing. And one of those things is what I'm about to show you now, right here in this very video. Do you know that? Do you know that? Nobody is born unique for forex trading. The only thing is that one of the things that you should know about forex trading is that forex is a skill. It requires a skill. It requires attention. It requires dedication. It requires submission. It requires time. Forest requires attention. So it's not something that you just wake up in the morning. Many people are trading forest from the wrong angle. But nevertheless, I just want to say that. Let's move down to a main reason. Now let's move on to how you can do this thing and it's going to work for you. Now I am going to be visiting the day candle because after I'm not going to add an indicator. So for some of you that are looking forward for me to see indicators, I can only add indicators for a clarity purpose for you to be sure and relax. All right. Now let's go to our day one. The first thing you must do is for you to open your candle on D1. This is the first thing you must do. All right, so let's do that immediately. Good. This is D1 candle. What does this mean? It simply means that this candle is what has been trading in the morning till now, depending on your time wherever you are. But I believe that as this candle is on my own, that is how it is, no matter your time frame, whether your clock is anti-clockwise, whether whatever you are using, this is how the candle is nationwide, worldwide, globally, universally. So this is what the market looks like. So what are you going to be doing with this, and how can one make profit from this particular thing? Now can I show you something? First thing you must do here is this: take a horizontal line, mark it here. What is this thing? It helps you to identify that this is where the market was stopped, and this is where the market is now. You have been able to map out those particular resistance areas that may be rejecting the market, and why this market has been rejected since morning. This very one may have been rejected in the morning. So don't choke with this. For you to be on a safer side, I encourage you to use this and mark it. I encourage you to use this and mark it so that you will be on a safer side. Follow this simple trick I'm showing you. You can open this thing so that you will not, you can open it so that you will not, it will not confuse you. Now, when you have this thing like this, you have to pull back. If you check this thing, you will know that it is holding you on the particular key levels that the market is trending. I'm not talking about yesterday, I'm not talking about day before yesterday, I'm just talking about currently now. Then you mark another one here. Why must you do this thing? Do you know why I mark this thing like this? So that it will help us to find two things at the same time. Now, this market boom is meant to move in this direction. Then when it goes like this, it becomes a spike. All right. So if you are to ask now, what heads of this market shows from the 4 hours time frame, you notice that this place has formed a head. This place has formed a head. What does that mean? This place now has formed another head, and now this one's here. So when you keep these things in this form, what do you think that the market will look like? Is this market going to respond to this place as it has moved down here, then and change to this direction? So this very candle you are seeing, is it going to come back to this place to touch here, or is it going to go up to this angle? That is one thing you are going to be seeing in this video. And once you do that, you will close your eyes and place your trade without anybody deceiving you or you deceiving yourself. Remember that I have marked out some of the key support and resistance zone. So here, right here, this market is pushing, because one of the things I want you to understand in this video is that some of you are making huge mistake. What is that mistake? Because you see a candle, that the candle is like this one you are seeing here, because you are seeing this candle, so for that reason it must come back here. No, likewise, what you are seeing here, because it has happened here once, is going to continue in that angle. Let's just take this one as a case study. If you watch what to mark here, you know that here now becomes another, this point here becomes another key zone on 1 hour time frame, and this gave birth to this particular thing here. Do you get that? So what can I do when you check what you have here? What did you see? What did they tell you about candles? What do you know about candlestick? So this will now tell me, this will now push me to show you one simple thing that many people don't really know. One thing, because I don't want to show those things, but I have to show it to you so that you will know it, and you will know that it is real, that is working. So just take a little time, just a few seconds of your time, and see this performance that I'm about to show you now. Just take a little time and see. These are some of the things that, like when we talk about some things that people need to grab before they jump talking, these are some of the improvement that people, some of the progress that people are making when they understood the power of knowledge. These are some of the things people are doing today. It's not enjoying huge profits in this forex world. You know, so it's not as easy as you think it's going to be. It's not what they need, right? So as I was saying earlier before, now this is that same, this is that same market. So as this market is approaching, there are a few things you can do. What are those things? Ask yourself this simple question and be honest to yourself. Where is this market heading to? What is the candle saying about this? I'm not talking about indicators. I'm not talking about any indicators at all. Without applying any period, 5 hours and 2 hours, 10 hours, or whatever hours you're about to use will play a big role in as much as you want to find out. So if you check the nature of this candle, do you know what that means? With this type of candle, you will know of a truth that taking a decision here can be so more, I mean, it can be confusing, but it has more tendency of moving in upper direction. I mean, from this angle to this place, it has more of that. But because it's on a position that the market has been pushing down from this angle, which means that it can still push down like this. So, what do you really need to do to start making profit in this very business? The thing is simple. What is that? Wait for wait. Let me show you because I don't want you to make mistake. Wait for a market to clearly break out. So in this 1 hour time frame, your journey starts from here. Your journey starts from here because somebody you're going to make, when we talk, it looks as if we are not talking at all. But I know too well that I have helped some people through the help of God that they are counting in thousands. Some of them are making millions. So if you want to trade this candle, don't jump pack yourself with this kind of trade. Wait for this candle to make a move. Don't trade this. It's wrong. Don't enter here. It's wrong. Wait. Wait. What are you waiting for? If this thing make a move like this, if this thing should make a move here, I'm not talking about moving average, Bollinger Band, parabolic sax, or any stochastic oscillator or Ichimoku. I'm just telling you about candle. And I'm not teaching you in details about the candle, but I'm just showing you what you need to see and do. In as much as you have this candle here, in as much as you have this type of candle in your market in your 1 hour time frame, and you have checked in the higher time frame, which is that D1 candle, that it has this body like this, which is to say that it's indecision. The strength of buyers and the strength of sellers, the strength of sellers and the strength of buyers are of the same strength. So you don't easily make decisions because the same market you are watching can still move to this point and retrace back. So while you are thinking that it's going to pull back continuously like that, it can still come back and start going to that place. Why? Because the higher time frame candle is not smiling at any direction. So most times people will ask, how do I know in 1 hour time frame the shape of the candle and the type of candle is different from the candle I have in my 1 hour time frame? What can I do to know that this candle is going to? That is what I'm telling you. And this is one of the reasons many traders are blowing up their accounts now and then, because their attention is only on this place. So as this thing is counting now and here, this market can pull back a little. That's true. It can still, but because of the shape of the candle in the higher time frame, you cannot say that it will guarantee 100% here or 100% back. So what do you do to avoid losing your money in scalping or losing your money in catching spark? What do? You stay off the market until this market will pull back and get to this point. When this market will get to this point and cross each of this line, which means and break out from this angle. That is to say, if you see it drop small, you can enter because it's going to drop back to this place again, depending on what the candle looks like in 1 hour time frame. But it has more potential to go like this. Then from there, if you wait a little, because it can still hold for some time at this point. If that happened and it crosses over to that place, then you target this place the second time. Then, but for you to trade completely and start making money, the first, if this thing should start pulling back like this, the first TP is here, because for this market to break over to this line is something else. Then should I do my scalping? You can do your scalping, but scalping cannot be easy now. Why? Because from this angle to this point, this market, these buyers that have entered here may not allow this market to rest. They will keep pushing this thing back until to end up here. And if this thing should come, it's going to form, it may form a hammer, because if it may form a hammer at this point, giving this thing a hanging bar like this. So when this happened, you know that all these trends are here. So the next candle can still open and start coming up. So until this thing happened, please always be careful, because whatever that push this market here can still push this thing back to this point again. So these are some of the things I just want you to know. If you are struggling to make profit, stop blaming strategies. Strategies are not your problem. You don't really know the structures of the market. You don't really know the technicalities of the market. You don't really know. Somebody's asking me, why are you doing this thing? Why do you keep saying those things? Because I know, especially our African brothers, especially African families, I know what I'm telling you. A lot of people are crying. A lot of people have invested so much in forex trading and they are losing it. You know why? Because they want quick money. They want easy money. They want it to come as easy as. Some of them have lost their jobs because they tried forex trading. Some people that I know, I've met a lot of people. Some of the, if I begin to show you some of their report, the results they are making after mentorship, you to surprise you that some that started as some have little or no knowledge about forex trading, but some of them have stayed for years. 10 years of forex trading does not make you a good forex trader, because you may be in the forex for the same maybe you're making the same mistake for over 10 years. Buying and selling is not forex. Buying and selling is the business, but having the knowledge is the success in business. All right. So what I just showed you now, can you try it on your own? I mean, you have been losing. Can you keep can you keep indicators aside and try to figure out what I just said now? Can you do that? Can you help me do that? Because if you succeed, I'll succeed. If you are doing well, I'm doing well. If you can watch my videos and it will impact you positively, I think it's a good assignment on me, and it gives me joy that someone is succeeding. Can you just try? Can you just keep indicators aside and try to read your candle and see how it's going to help you? But if you cannot do that, please, I urge you, stop deceiving yourself by applying all indicators, because indicators can show you that this thing is going on in your 5 minutes, 1 hour, 2 hours time frame. But what happened in the day trend? Can you decide from there? Can you see that indecision candles? Because right here and now, this is what the market is doing. You cannot say it's going down. You cannot say it's going up, because the candle in the higher time frame is indecision candle so far. So until it makes the move and show the highest number of buyers, or the total strength of the buyers or sellers, when this thing showed up, it means that the momentum of the market is on your side. So until that, you don't buy. Until that, you don't sell. No matter the indicators you have. So if you have been losing forex, if you have been losing almost every time you are losing at, I beg you to follow this process, because it's going to help you. Now imagine when you follow that process and this thing happened, you place trade, and once you place trade, they keep dropping, keep dropping. You take your first TP here, and lucky enough, this one came back and keep dropping. The same thing that happened here is what is trying to happen here again. So it has given this sign. But why is it not happening the same way again? Because the day trend, the day candle, which is the strength of the candle for the day, is yet to make a decision, either to buy, either to sell, or to buy. So until that, no matter the indicators you are applying, you are just going to mess yourself up. My name is GDFX. Do you know my heart desire? My heart desire is for you to succeed. You know, my heart desire is to make you see the light. My heart desire is for you to start removing those mindset of buying and selling. The buying and selling is there. Don't focus more on the losses you have made. Focus more on building a strong future, a strong foundation that will help you. And one of the best way to do that is for you to learn. If you have paid to learn, then learn. If you have not paid, pay and learn. If you're on the mentorship class with anybody, go back to the person, let that person, because it doesn't matter how much you paid in the medical school. The school cannot kill themselves for you to learn. You are the one to show it through the examinations. When you fail, you fell out. And this is money market. This is money school. This is something that some people can spend years and yet the money you make here. And this is a lifetime investment that you keep gaining every single 24 hours of the day, depending on the knowledge you have. I don't think that this thing requires people joking. That is why when you see some great people succeeding, when you see some great people doing well in forex trading, you think that maybe it's jazz or something. No, how can it be jazz? How can it be jazz? How can it be jazz? When some new traders are just joking, why some people spend hours. Sometimes we don't sleep, especially sometimes I don't sleep. I watch a particular trade for hours. So how can you compare our success with you that think that forex is just buying and selling? Come on, wake up. All right. My name is GDFX. I just want to share this with you because I know that it's going to be of a great help to you, because at the end of the day, you will make huge success. Thank you so far, and God